Well, we all have our own trauma. It may look different. We may process it in our own ways, but it is there. And a local artist used his life experiences to inspire an installation, and he brought local musicians in to help make this a whole sensory experience that is the Trauma Project. Welcome to Scoob the Artist, John Fenton. He is the curator of AllArtWorks. Stephen Smith, the curator at Muse GR. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, Scoob, let's start with you. Let's talk about this journey of the Trauma Project, how it started and where it's at now.
Man, this whole journey started with just my own trauma and dealing with injuries and stuff, going through the mental aspects of recovering. And when I did recover and get to a point that I felt normal, is that the journey truly inspired me to get the message out, but not so just to get my story out, but to bring the story out of other people. Is that, man, this is something of growth, and that we all need to identify these types of things in order to move forward in life.
For sure. And so talk about what this installation is, because it's bringing a lot of people together.
Yeah. So what I did was that, man, I brought together over 20 different Grand Rapids artists, and the thing about it is that, man, there is so much talent here in Grand Rapids. It's like a melting pot of just raw talent that a lot of people are not even aware of. And I just brought together a community of people, like-minded individuals, and I inspired them with artwork that I created. The Trauma Project consists of 16 different paintings that pretty much target different aspects of what trauma is. And it's supposed to help the viewer identify their own trauma. So with that is that these artists had to sit there, analyze, bond with it, and create their own music in their own style. So everyone had creative freedom, and all I asked from them was just to put their soul into it. And it's like there's a difference between someone just making a song and someone actually putting their heart and soul into it, is that you can feel it. And that's what I want. I want this project to be something that will take you on an emotional journey from the dark to the light. Absolutely.
And it is. Every single piece has a piece of music, spoken word, that is attached to it. It is so good. Now, Stephen, this has already been shown at Muse.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what that was like for people.
People came to Muse and they really supported the project. Hearing the way that everybody reacted to it was very, it made me feel excited about the potential of what this can all be. It made me think about people being influenced in a positive way by something that wasn't necessarily positive to begin with, like when you think of trauma, but it was turned in, like he always explained, turning it to something beautiful. And seeing the way that he supported artists was amazing. Because a lot of artists always feel unsupported, but seeing someone who creates a group chat where artists can come and support each other, and he allowed people to be in there and advertise what they were doing as artists. He just really was a supportive person, and he told people to bring their ideas. And when he felt the fun part was when he felt like people weren't giving their all, he encouraged them to give their all, and he gave reason. He gave a reason that was related to the impact that was being brought by the project.
It really created a community of artists supporting other artists. And John, you guys are bringing this to AllArtWorks. Let's talk about this so people can come and see this and be a part of it.
Yeah, that's right. On June 1st, 6 to 9 p.m., we're hosting the show at the AllArtWorks viewing studio at 333 Cesar E. Chavez. And, we believe at the AllArtWorks Foundation deeply in the healing power of art. And so, this show is an excellent opportunity to exhibit artists like Scoob's talent and the talent of all the musical performers as well. It's also an opportunity to showcase the ability of art to heal us and our communities, and through that healing, increase the quality of life in our own lives and in our communities. And we think that that's really special, and are really looking forward to filling the space with people who also agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And Scoob, how exciting is this for you? Let's talk about, so people want to come see it, explain what they're going to experience.
So, basically, when people come to see this project, is that it's not just art, it's not just music. This isn't your traditional art exhibit. you know, a gallery setup. It's not there. There's nothing traditional about it. It's very unique. It's not something you're gonna see. And what you're coming to experience is a journey. Is that you are getting literally a visual audio experience where you're getting the art, you're getting the music. So it all comes together, and it's like, man, don't underestimate the power of art and music together. Like it definitely makes an impact.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to catch the music now, you can download that, the Trauma Project.
Yeah. You can catch the album is out now on all platforms except for YouTube. There's a documentary actually coming. If people are interested in getting merch, we do have merch. Got hoodies here with a powerful message on the back. This is a collaboration with Up Life Nation. Shout out to my guy Blair. And also I have a collaboration in the works with Mitten Ties. If you don't know about Mitten Ties, they are located in Woodland Mall. I highly encourage people to go there, man. The quality of the shirts, just feel that.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. Okay, perfect. So, and this stuff will all be available at the show as well?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Perfect. All right, John, give us the details of the show. People want to come to it. What do they need to know?
Yeah, June 1st, 6 to 9. We will be there the whole time with Scoob and all the performers. It's at 333 Cesar E. Chavez Avenue Southwest, AllArtWorks Viewing Studio.
Perfect. Well, can't wait, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Scoob, I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having us. And you make sure to let people know how you felt about the album, because you already told me.
I know, I love it.